Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you more of a general update on how my planner and journal situation is going, and also what my goals are for the rest of the year. And I have a really fun birthday haul for you, so I will leave a timestamp down in the description if you're just curious about what I got for my birthday, which was last week. So yeah, let's just get to it. The last time I was on this channel, I was doing one book July, and now it's August, and honestly, I've completely moved on from my previous setup, my Chic Sparrow. I love that cover, but I don't really have any strong feelings about it. I did it out of necessity because we were moving. I feel like I always mention our summer move, but it was a huge thing to me, and I'm still going through it because I still haven't unpacked all of my stuff, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, for August, I am using two Traveler's notebooks from Traveler's Company. I've really fallen in love with this brand. I did come into it late. My very first one I bought last year, and it's this one. This is the dark brown Traveler's notebook. I bought this pre-loved on Mercari, so it already has all of these scratches and scuff marks, and it looks beautiful. It's very smooth leather, and I've seen some videos here on YouTube with the insides being a lot more fuzzy than this, so I'm guessing this is a more recent batch, and the leather does feel a little stiff. I don't have anything to say about the older versions of Traveler's Company. This one here is an olive, so this is technically the oldest one I own, but this wasn't the first that I bought. But this brown Traveler's notebook was just so gorgeous, and it really convinced me to start buying the other colors because I was on a collector's mindset still last year. So anyways, I don't have anything on this brown Passport Traveler's notebook right now. I just have my Galen leather wallet insert that I always keep with my dark brown, because doesn't this just remind you of a peanut butter cup, this color combination? It's so cute. So yeah, after getting this dark brown Traveler's notebook, I ended up getting more. So I have the camel one in the passport size as well, and I got the camel standard, and then eventually I found the olive for a pretty decent price on eBay. I know these things are going for crazy prices now, so I think I really lucked out getting this last year, because I definitely would not be paying for the price that it's being listed for now. So back to my current setup, I am using my camel Traveler's notebook for my journal, and my olive one is housing my planner, which is a Hobonichi Weeks, and it might seem extra to use a standard Traveler's notebook and also a Galen leather wallet insert on the inside just to use my Hobonichi Weeks. But you know, part of the fun is setting up and dressing up our planners, right? It's kind of like with handbags. I also like to add twillies and charms and chains on my bags because I think it's fun. I think it makes the bag look even prettier, and it's my bag, so I can do whatever I want with it. That's how I feel with my planner setups as well. Do I need all this stuff? Not really, but it makes me happy. I think it's fun putting these things together, and it's my planner. So as I mentioned, I'm using a Galen leather wallet insert to use with my Hobonichi Weeks, just so I can use my olive Traveler's notebook, which I was always too scared to use before because it's limited edition. So in my mind, I was thinking I need to take care of this because I can't just buy this whenever I want. But I left that mentality in 2021. 2022 is all about using what I have, enjoying what I have, and if I get any marks on this, then who cares? It's mine. I will say though that I've noticed that if you get a scratch on the olive, if you just rub it out, it'll kind of blend into the leather. So I wouldn't worry too much about that if you have the olive Traveler's notebook. So it is the Traveler's notebook brand one. There you can see the embossing. I know that there's a dupe that's pretty close to this one from Planner Vintage on Etsy, so I will link that down below if you're interested. So just a quick flip of my olive Traveler's notebook. I do have a summer wind art charm in the front, spoiler for my haul later, and then I added these beads at the bottom for my bookmark. This is a mix of beads from Michaels and Walmart. And then on the inside, I just have some random deco. I have here an Instax photo that I took back in Pennsylvania, and then my writing board, some receipts I need to scan for my Fetch app, and then some deco that I've had with me, and that's it really. Still keeping my setup simple just because I haven't fully unpacked all of my stationery. I do have some of them already put away, but it's a very slow process, and I'm not too worried about getting the perfect deco for my planner right now. And then for my journal, again, I'm using the Camel Traveler's notebook. I love this leather. Comparing the camel to the olive, the camel feels a lot softer. It scratches up a little bit more easily, so I'm already getting some marks on this. And it physically feels softer than the olive. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but the camel leather is way more pliable than the olive. So the olive gives me a bit of resistance when I do this, but the camel is just so soft. So for my camel setup, I have another summer wind art charm. I love that Etsy shop. So if you love having cute charms on your traveler's notebook, that's another shop that I would recommend. And then at the bottom, I also added some beads on the bookmark. These are beads that I got from a set at Walmart. And then opening her up, I do keep this magnetic clip on the front. This is actually from AliExpress, so it's a dupe, but I really like it. And then I have a clear dashboard here. This is actually a Keep a Notebook PVC cover that I cut down and then I stretched out with packing tape just to make it a dashboard for my traveler's notebook. And this deco is from my Chic Sparrow setup last month. I just moved everything over to this TN pretty much. So I have my postcard here and my freebie from Cecily, and then my postcard from Galen Letter, and then the Galen Letter insert that I showed last month. And then on the inside, also keeping it simple, I have this sheet of washi stickers that I want to use up. So I just have it here, and I will be using this in one of my spreads. And then a label sticker from a Midori notebook that I gave to my mom. And then this is from Fern Creek stickers. So I think this was the freebie that I just happen to have here. And I don't mind using it in my journal. So this is my current journal, and it's a really cheap Webster's Pages insert. So I can show you. So there you go, websterspages.com. So my very first standard traveler's notebook was actually from Webster's Pages because I just wanted to try it out and I didn't want to spend too much money. So I found a design that I liked and went ahead and bought that. And this is the insert that came with that. Here's the cover. I just added some stickers on it, and there is this Hello logo on the front. I thought it was super cute. But the paper is not very fountain pen friendly. So I did do a pen test here in the back. And as you can see, nearly every ink I used has some bleed through on it. The Noodler's X Feather was pretty bad. I'm using a medium nib with this one. So I couldn't really use my fountain pens for this insert, which is not a big deal because I have a lot of gel pens to go through. So this is one of the pens that I'm using right now. This is a Pilot Metropolitan Rollerball pen. So this is not a fountain pen. It's Rollerball. So the refill I have in this right now is a 0.7mm refill. So it's a nice thick line. And I also have the turquoise body one because I bought this a long time ago and I was really into turquoise back then. And it actually matches my journal cover, so how cute is that? This one also has an 07 refill, but it's blue. So let me show you real quick. Yep, that's such a pretty color. I also have a pink one. So right here, this is the pink G207. And I don't have another Pilot Metropolitan body to swap it out with, so I'm just working with the original body it came with. That's another really pretty color. So I'm rotating through these three pens for this insert, and it's blank. So I'm using a Galen Letter paper guide. I got this when I bought their Tomoe River paper inserts some time ago. I'm just going through my older inserts first for my traveler's notebook just so I can get them out of my stash. And then I already made a sample page here. So this one is the Moonman C1 medium nib with Noodler's X Feather. And yeah, the bleed through is pretty bad. So I think I made the right call switching to gel pens for this insert. And I really like gel pens, and I think the Pilot pens are really smooth writers. So it's not a big deal for me. And it's just for one insert because my next insert is going to be a Traveler's Company one. And I've been zipping through my Traveler's Notebook inserts really fast, so I'm not going to be in this for very long. So I just have this here in the middle, and then my guide I just pin in my insert like this, and then I usually keep a pen and pen lip here, and there you go. That is my journal setup for August. So I want to quickly talk about what my journaling goals are for the rest of the year. So I have a really big blank notebook stash. I'm embarrassed to share the number, but I have stopped buying notebooks for this year. I haven't bought any notebooks this year, which I'm really happy about. So I am noticing my notebook stash dwindle little by little, but I still have a lot to go. So my goal for this year is to use up these Traveler's Notebook inserts in particular. Most of these came free when I would buy a Traveler's Notebook. So for example, this insert here. This is from the Traveler's Company. So this came with my camel, and then the other one came with my olive. I have a lot of inserts simply from just buying Traveler's Notebooks, and that's how my notebook stash pretty much grew, which I am not proud of, but I am working on it. It's the same with this insert. This is a Moterm insert that came free with a Traveler's Notebook that I bought. And then this one was from a Foxy Fix bundle that I purchased on Mercari. How cute are these? So these are celestial themed, which is so adorable. And I want to use these. I've been holding on to these and saving them for something, but then I can never tell you what. So that's a sign that I should just go ahead and use this. I feel like whatever special occasion I was saving these for is never going to come. And I want to be able to enjoy my notebook stash and go through them and all that. So this is another set that I want to go through. And then this is a field notes notebook that I used briefly as a long-term goals reference insert, but that didn't work out, so I put this back in my stash, and now I want to use this as a regular journal. I bought this from a different de-stash bundle, but it goes really well with my other pocket-sized inserts. These are all pocket-sized, by the way. I'm thinking sometime around the winter time, I want to use these inserts. And then I have a handful of passport-sized inserts here. So these 3 are from Moterm. This one's lined, and then these 2 are blank. And then another set of free inserts that I bought from AliExpress. And this one is grid, but the grid is really tiny. It's 3.5 millimeters, I think. So it adds up to 7 millimeters for 2 grids. I can show you. This one's a wide ruling grid, and as you can see, it lines up pretty well. So I would say that is 7 millimeters if you use 2 squares. So I'm going to be using this as a regular journal, and this one is blank. So I do plan on using these, but these look more like springtime journals for me, so I might save this for next spring. So I'm thinking the order if I'm going to use this is my standards first. I just want to go through my blank standard traveler's notebooks for journaling because I have no plans of using these as art journals. So I'm just going to use them for regular journals. And then my pocket size ones, just to go through them and be able to enjoy them properly. And then my passport ones. So these are the inserts that I want to go through first for my notebook stash. Just setting small goals for myself because when I think about my notebook stash as a whole, it feels so humongous to me and it gets overwhelming and I don't know where to start. So I'm breaking them down into smaller goals. So I'm going to go through the stack first and then we'll see where my journaling takes us. And one of these days I will be brave enough to share my blank notebook collection. But for now, let me just carve it down for a little bit. And then maybe we can do a proper series on my channel on using up notebooks. Alright, so let's move on to my birthday haul. I did buy a couple of things for my birthday. Some of them were presents that I asked for. Others I bought with my birthday money. And I try not to post too many hauls on my channel, but I figured since it's my birthday, now is the one time that I can happily share what I got. So first off, if you have been following my channel, you might notice some new things on my traveler's notebooks. Here we go. So I did end up buying some summer wind art charms because I was thinking about them for a long time. Even after I decided to use the beads that I already have as charms, I was still thinking about it and obsessing about it, and I figured that was a sign that I really wanted them. So when my birthday came around, I did ask for them, and these are the charms that I got. So first I got this 2 bead with a bluebird on it, and then I got this really cute 2-hole connector flower charm, and I thought this charm would look super cute on my passport. Doesn't that look adorable? And then this one I already owned prior. I bought this last year, but this one is new. This round charm here. And I love the look of these round wood charms with my standard size traveler's notebook. I think that just looks so adorable. And then here on the side, this one I already owned. And then this one I bought for my birthday as well. So this is another round charm with a really pretty sunrise painting on it. So that was my summer wind art haul. And then I also ended up buying some more beads from Michaels this time. So here is my little craft carrier for all my beads. It's getting pretty cramped, so I think I need to rethink my bead organization here. But I have a couple of new beads. So first is this one. The brand is Bead Landing. And these are tiny wooden beads. Let me see if I can get the description here for you. So that's a description. Semi-precious beads. It's 4 millimeters. And this doesn't actually fit my Traveler's Company bookmark, but I can still use this for bracelets and necklaces. So I'm really glad that I got this either way. And then here's another string of beads, also from Bead Landing, and I already opened it up, so it's partially used, but these are some really cute heart-shaped beads here. How adorable is that? So they come in 3 colors, and I actually used it for my olive Traveler's Notebook. So if you look closely at the bookmark, there they are. It's so cute. So this is another lovely addition to my bead collection. And I also have this set from Bead Gallery. These are all from Michaels. And this one is a set of flowers that's so pretty. And I love the colors on these one. And these feel heavier than my usual beads. So I don't know if I would use these for Traveler's Notebook bookmarks. But these would be good for charms on the elastic closure. Or maybe bracelets. I can use these for bracelets too. And then here, another Bead Gallery set of beads. So I have these round like donut beads here, and I was originally going to use these for my Traveler's Notebook charms. So something like this maybe. I think that could look cute. Or maybe like this. That's an option. And then last but not least, this one is from Bead Landing as well. And it's this really cute set of round metal beads, and they come in all different shapes and colors. They're so cute. I wanted to use this as a bookmark as well, but I eventually changed my mind. But I can still use this for a lot of stuff too. So those are the beads that I bought for my birthday. They're quite a lot. Again, my bead organizer here is getting crowded. So I need to reorganize it. And maybe make a couple of bracelets for myself just to kind of get through my bead stash as well. It's all about stashes this year for me. Using up my stash, going through them, and ideally not adding to them like I did just now. But you know, it's my birthday. I can do what I want on my birthday, right? I also bought a fountain pen for my birthday, and this is one that I've been thinking about for a long time. And here it is. This is the Kaweco Sport Classic in the black plastic body, and I did buy the gold clip for it as well. And this is in the medium nib. I've been wanting a Kaweco Sport in medium for a really long time now, because when I write in a wide rule insert, I really like using a medium nib. I feel like it makes my writing look better. So here we go, just a quick sample. That's what a medium nib looks like. I'm just using the ink cartridge that it came with for now, but once I use this up, I'm going to use this as an eyedropper pen. I've had a really good experience converting these into eyedroppers. I have 2 other Kaweco Sports that work really well for me. So that's my intention for this pen, is to eventually use it as an eyedropper. And then, last but definitely not least, I got this. This is a mystery package. I spent my birthday money on this, and I'm going to be unboxing it on my channel. And that is going to be a part 2 to this video. So if you want to see what's inside this package, definitely stick around and subscribe to my channel. And I will give you a hint, it came from Japan. So if you have any guesses as to what this is, leave me a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. This is Baba Notes, and I will see you next time. Bye!